The Service with Dignity Leadership Award is presented to a Romanian public servant that has proven constant effort to exemplary fulfill work duties and go beyond those often at a high personal risk. The awardees are men and women that undoubtedly served as role models for their respective community. By their impeccable professional and ethical standards, those nominated for this award are seen as guardians of the good society, leaders among their peers, and as a source of pride and inspiration. We will have to derange President of Aspen Institute Romania from his main course for a bit. To invite him to stage again, Mr. Mircea Joana, President of the Aspen Institute Romania, to present this award.
Listen, I'm just filling in for one of our trustees and founders of our institute, Vasile Iuga. This is something that himself and his family have been supporting for years. Unfortunately, Vasile Iuga has a little bit of a flu and a beginning of pneumonia. So he asked me to fill in for him. I don't think I'll do as good as a job as he usually does. But the Service with Dignity Leadership Award is something that the Aspen Institute is doing with a deep conviction that we are not paying enough respect and we don't recognize the sacrifice, the courage, and the huge patriotism that our men and women in uniform are delivering for our national security, for the security of Europe and our alliance. Of course, when big celebrations like the National Day or Centennial, we like to see the parade, we go to the Arc of Triumph, we love this. But in between, there's nothing much. And I think there is something that makes a great nation, and a portion of that ingredient, a portion of that DNA of a nation is also the recognition and the gratitude for the ones who make us enjoy such lovely evenings. I do not want to think what would have happened to my country and to our country and to many countries in Europe without the enlargement of NATO and the EU. I was in the trenches of that fight. Diplomats, politicians, we could never have been able to do that without our people in uniform. We could have never done this with the sacrifice and lives which were terminated too young on the altar of our nation and the altar of our nations. This is the spirit of our award. Together with Vasile Iuga and our team, we've been looking to a number of contenders for this award. We've done this for a number of years. Andrei, you remember, we've been doing this for men and women in uniform. But probably there is not one most suited recipient of our Service with Dignity Award than the ones that will be receiving this tonight. The 812 Battalion Bistrița, Infantry, created in 1995, many tours of duty around the world on 3 continents. Today, as we speak, 412 of our countrymen and countrywomen are serving in Afghanistan, the longest war that Romania has ever fought in our history. The longest war that Romania has fought in our history. Probably not as intense or that visible like the others, but these are the men that are fighting for our security far from our frontiers, making Romania one of the most valuable allies in NATO, and making sometimes the weaknesses and the mediocrity of political leadership pale because of their courage. They all lift us up. This is why I'm so proud tonight to recognize and invite to the stage Major Sorin Semeniuk. He's the one representing this wonderful battalion. And please, on behalf of our community and all our nation, I think, please receive this award of Service Dignity 2018 on behalf of all of us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In the name of each and every single member of the 812th Infantry Battalion, I want to thank you for this important prize, because receiving a prize for leadership honors us. It's an honor to receive this prize because it highlights the leadership, the effort, the selfless service, and the dedication in accomplishing all the mission which we were tasked to fulfill. I want to conclude by assuring you that this reward motivates us to keep the path we are heading on. We are sure now that our effort reassures, that our efforts are recognized. And in the following moments, I wish to invite you to follow the speech of the battalion commander straight from Kandahar, from Afghanistan, and some footage from our military life day to day. Thank you.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dan Orza, commander of Romanian Force Protection Battalion, Carpathian Falcons. We're so honored and privileged to receive this award from Service with Dignity Leadership, and it's an occasion for me and my battalion to be so proud. I'm sure that the reason behind us getting this award is the number of missions we executed during the last 23 years, 12 in total. And based on the professionalism and the way we conduct the missions, entitle us to be your choice for this award. We celebrate this year 100 years from the Great Union, and me and my battalion, we're so proud being here and represent Romanian Armed Forces as part of the coalition. We're conducting a lot of missions outside the wire. I've had brave soldiers. They are so professional out there, and we have a great relationship with our U.S. partners, and nonetheless with the NADSF, with the Afghan National Defense and Security Forces, with which we conduct partnership patrols. Also, I want to thank to our families, because nothing could be done without the support of our families. I want to thank them for supporting us, and we want to shout out from here, from Afghanistan, to them. We wish you all the best from here. Once again, we're so proud. We thank you again, and God bless us, God bless Romania, and hope we will see soon after we can accomplish our mission. Thank you.